Okay, so this is part 2 of the Tiny Student Portfolio and Reflection. And this one is only for students who wish to share more than 3 pieces that they completed. So as you see here, I have the screen that I finished in the last tutorial. I've got my 3 pieces up. I've got my title underneath it. So the next thing I would need to do is that I would need to go in and actually add more to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this screen, and I would talk about, I would address either 1 to 2 of the questions while I was on this screen. And then what I would do is I would hit pause and do the next step. So for this one, we come over here and we can see that I asked you to share. One of the questions I'm asking you to reflect on is which piece of artwork you're most proud of and why. So I could come over here and talk about that. And so what I'm going to do is start recording. And I'm going to address that question. So I'd say, the piece I am most proud of is the portrait I took with my son. And then I'd go on to talk about why I'm proud of it, blah, 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 for however long I needed. Remember that you only have 1 minute and 30 seconds to do all of this. So the next thing I would do is hit pause, right? So now what I can do is hit these, and I can remove these, okay? So I'm selecting these and removing them. You can see here that I'm actually paused, so I haven't moved on to the next screen yet. So now what I'm going to do is I have to come back in here and hit this little sticker button again, and let's just find some more photos that are on my desktop to throw on here. Again, this wasn't actually my photo, so I'm not claiming it to be mine. I'm just using this for the purpose of an example. And then there's a picture of my son's found art. Oops, I almost forgot something really important, which you don't want to do. Hit the photo sticker. It can be easy to get carried away and just put stuff in. So this is my son's land art that he did. So I'm going to put that in there just to show you what this would look like. And then I could arrange these to the size I want each of those. I'll make this one a little bit bigger and this one a little bit bigger to balance it out. So if, I'm a little bit of an overachiever, which some of you are, and that is awesome, you could present 5, 6 works, as many works as you really want to. You just have to know that you have to find a way to talk about the reflection questions and share the work. So this is how I would do it, is I delete the other ones, put the new ones on, come back here, and hit record again. I would talk about the rest of my reflection questions. And once I was done addressing all the questions, then I would hit next. So let's see what this actually looks like. And I'm going to address that question. So I'd say, the piece I am most proud of is the portrait I took with my son. And then I'd go on to talk about why I'm proud of it, blah, 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 for however long I needed. Remember that you only have 1 minute and 30 seconds to do all of this. So the next thing I would do is hit pause. I would talk about the rest of my reflection questions. And once I was done addressing all the questions, then I would hit next. So and I'm going to address that question. Okay, so it worked. It would be a lot more eloquent when you did it because I'm not actually talking about what you're going to be talking about so much. So it should work if you do it that way. You may have to do it more than once. It does sometimes take practice to get that switching between things back and forth down, but it's certainly doable and it's really not that hard. So I wish you luck. And if you have questions or you need help, you know how to reach out to me. Okay, bye. I know, guys. It always takes me forever to stop the recording. You always get to watch me click this 20 times.